Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run.
This is Robbie with Believe in the Run.
And we're back with Between Two Shoes. Robbie, how good does it feel?
It's been a while.
I would say this is Robbie's wheelhouse of what he likes in a shoe. Robbie likes a faster tempo shoe with a plate, a little bit on the firmer side, still soft and cushion, responsive. Am I nailing it?
I think that's pretty accurate, yeah. We get a lot of questions about these shoes, like what's the comparison? Because there's a lot of similarities when you first look at them, right?
If you broke it down on a sheet of paper, you're like plate, cushion, yeah.
The last few years, we love the Saucony Endorphin Speed 2, 3, 1, whatever, I don't know.
3, 2, 1.
The trilogy of the Saucony Endorphin Speed.
Return of the King.
And this one made a little bit of a turn towards daily trainer mode for this year, right?
I think a lot of people were using the Speed as a daily trainer. I think Saucony was even taken aback by it. Like, it was originally designed for their second tier race day shoe.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, nah, I like this every day.
And so I think they leaned into that a little bit more this year, kind of create a more stable, wider platform, a little more cushion, a little softer. With the Magic Speed 2, a lot of people were seeing this. It looked like the Asics Meta Speed Edge Plus, Sky Plus.
It looks like the race day shoe.
And we're thinking, oh, okay, this is like the same as the Endorphin, race day alternative, maybe a little bit cheaper, tempo shoe, whatever.
Initial step in on this one was very promising to me. I got excited when I first tried it. But even though this isn't like my favorite category of shoes, I think I'm gonna agree with Robbie on his pick.
What's different about the Magic Speed 2 is that it has some Flight Foam Blast Plus in it, which is actually just this top layer here. The bottom layer and the heel is Flight Foam. So while it is bouncier than last year, it's not a Nova Blast. On the run, we had high expectations. This definitely still feels like a firm shoe. Has a carbon infused TPU plate. So it is snappy, but it's more like a traditional race flat.
Yeah, it's not gonna give you that wow factor of the super shoes and the super foams.
Yeah, now moving on to the Endorphin Speed 3.
Which uses the same foam as a race day shoe.
Exactly, it uses that Power Run PB, which is a PBA based foam, and it is bouncy, it's light, it's responsive. I will say that this trends more towards the daily trainer, which I've already said, whereas this is still a tempo
racy shoe.
Right, a racing. Yeah. Race feeling shoe. In the weight department, they both are actually exactly the same. So
it's weird because this one feels heavier.
Yeah, so it does. It is interesting. I think it might be maybe a little more bottom heavy.
Dense, yeah.
So for your size 10.5, I think it's 8.4 ounces or something like that. With the upper feel of this, I do feel a little more strapped in, locked in with the Magic Speed 2. I think there's a little more room in here for maybe some wide footers.
Yeah, that toe box is a little more generous.
On the run, actual performance-wise, I mean, I'm picking the Endorphin Speed 3.
The Endorphin Speed 3 isn't a love of mine as much as it is Robbie's. Robbie's really championed the 2 and the 3. I still prefer that shoe over the Magic Speed.
Now, straight up looks, I think this looks like we're based it off of looks. Yeah. It looks awesome.
Yeah, this shoe, styling looks fantastic. I don't know, we joked around about Blue Man Group or some of the other things, but
and I'm sure they
Papa Smurf.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure they have some nicer colorways or more traditional colorways coming, but overall, performance-wise, yeah, gotta go Speed 3. Yeah. It is $20 more, but I still think it's worth it.
I like that the way that the Power Run PB feels underfoot. It's light, it's bouncy, it's responsive. It gives you kind of what you were hoping that this shoe would have in it and step in. It's one of those shoes that you can get pretty much everything out of. So people are using it for daily training, they're using it for racing. I think you can do a lot with this shoe.
All right, so Endorphin 3, you take this one. We'll see what happens next year.